Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to have a little bit of fun. It's called, Can You Save the Ford Motor Company Some Money? Why would you want to do that? Well, I'm a shareholder, have been for 20 some years. Not a lot, just a little bit, about a little bit 20 years ago. And I still have it. And since it's, it's a small position, I've just never sold it. I mean, it was 35 bucks and then it came back down and went back. It goes up and down. But anyways, as a shareholder and a fan of the best truck ever made, the F-150 Lightning, and I agree with everyone out there, best truck ever made. You can complain if you want, but I'm telling you, it's just amazing. So, how can we save some money on the Frunk? Well, the most important savings is this. What in the world is this? So let's head on out to the Frunk and take a look. Okay, here we are with the Frunk, and we're going to talk about some savings I think Ford can make. Now, let's start with these wonderful clips. See these right here? These are these metal big screw going in. They got a little bushing right here and heavy duty. So if you put your 400 pounds in here, you got to tie down here. You've got to tie down at the front here. Get another one here at the front and another one right here. And these move back and forth, so depending on how you're tying something down, it would turn out quite well. And these look a little thicker here than it is here, but I doubt it. It's probably all the same. Anyways, I firmly believe that these two here at the back could be a molded piece off of this plastic. It doesn't need to be this. And it could be just as strong, just as easy, and they could put it up here. I don't know what's behind here, but I think it should be here for tying down, not here. And it could just be part of this molded piece, which would save the money. This thing here, this clip and this bolt and everything weighs 125 grams. And they could get rid of the two. I like the ones on the front here. I think if you did an injected molded piece here, it would be in the way, and this can lay flat. Right? You can go flat like that, so you get a flat surface. So I think they should keep these two at the front and get rid of the two at the back. The other thing that I think the Frunk savings and could be quite significant is this thing. This plastic piece here. Look. This is just it's got a soft feel. It's useless. It's just absolutely useless. I don't know why they have it. I think they have it to fit with this. And they wanted little ridges to cause support. But these ridges that are in this mat could have just been in here. Right? They already got F-150 right here. They could just put these ridges all in this piece when it was made. And they don't need this piece. I would discontinue that piece. The next thing is the Frunk, which I absolutely love the Frunk. The Frunk in a Frunk. So it says here 400 liters, 400 pounds. This piece here is quite heavy, and it's a big piece. And then they glued, you can see, they glued this little rubber piece on top of this. So they got to spend the glue. They got to make this, and this is just a pain in the butt. So they should put handles. So this ribbing can be put right into this piece. You don't need this extra piece, so there's another piece gone. And they should, right here like this, and right here like this, handles. Just put your fingers through, grab it, and pick it up. One on each side, and you save all that material. And you don't need this. So you got two screws there, and this little thing here. I mean, that doesn't weigh very much, and probably only 25 cents. Looks at things. Oh, you get the two screws in there. Then like you have to this, and look, there's a little if you can see, they made a little mistake and then they had to glue this on. So this piece has to be put on and then this has to be put on. Get rid of all that. Make it a solid piece. Don't put this on here. Save the glue. This can just be made a little bit thicker, and you can also save material by doing your cutouts like that. And it would be a lot easier just to stick your hand in there. You're going to grab it here anyways. You're never grabbing this. The only time you're grabbing this is if you're just doing that, and I can do that there or that there. And you get rid of this. Put the ribbing in there, and so let's go weigh this, find out how much it weighs, and see how much material. It's very noisy today. Lots of truck traffic. I thought I'd do this early in the morning. It wouldn't be too bad. There's just people driving around all over the place. So, so here's my Frunk improvements. This is fantastic. Don't get me wrong. If they don't change a thing, they're just throwing away money. And I don't want them to throw away money. I want them to save money and make more money, so they make more of these. That the Frunk of the Frunk, which is just done perfectly. I wouldn't change anything here except for this. The drain hole has this little thing on it, and it's oval. I don't know why it's oval, but and this moves, okay, and but it's not a plug. Not a plug. I personally would make this round, get rid of this rubber piece, and have it just a turn screw plug. And that way, if I wanted to keep the water in here or from the ice, I could, or I put it in here. You know, it's not very deep, so the lid's got to be up when you're doing this. But I would make this smaller, make it round, and save a little bit there. It doesn't need to be that big. I get why they did this, you know, I get it, but they could save a little bit there. It would only be maybe 20 or 30 cents, but they still could save it. Hopefully you liked my little video of the Frunk and how to save money. And it was raining a little bit today, and my glasses are now spotty and I can't see anything. So this piece here weighs exactly 1,000 grams. I weighed it. It doesn't say what it weighs on it, and it's a ABW, you know, like it's a piece. Ford doesn't need to make this. This is a waste of money, time, and effort. So get rid of it and save yourself 1,000 grams of weight in the truck. Now you got to remember, if we can all come together and save 1,000 grams here and 1,000 grams there, which is a kilo here, a kilo there, 2.2 pounds for one country in the world that doesn't know what a kilo is. If we can all come together and take a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit there, next thing you know, this thing's going to be 500 kilos lighter. You'll get more range. This is not going back in. How much range I get because of this, who knows. But a recap. So 1,000 grams with this. You inject and mold that. You will not use more material to put those ridges in there. It's just changing how you do it. It'll be the same amount of material, maybe 1% more. 2, the clips. Those 2 clips can be injected, you know, pieces when they make that, and they save that. And looking online, if you're trying to figure this out, because I am not taking them out of the truck and weighing them, because I don't know how to do that. I come up 150 grams times 2. 2 in the front I would keep. That's 1,300 grams of weight savings, material savings. You're not gonna use this. You're not gonna use this much material to put these ridges on there because you don't need them. The thing you lift up, you're going to put the finger hole cuts in there. That material savings that you save will have to go into the U-clips that are a little higher up instead of the aluminum flexible ones, and you know, making that a little bit thicker and putting the ridges in it and whatnot. So I think the finger holes, and you can make them wide. I mean, you can make them 15 centimeters wide. Maybe even 16 or 17 centimeters wide on each side, and then make the height, like so, the width, I would say 18 centimeter width, and I would say 4 centimeter thick. And so that material savings can be used in making that, plus you don't need the little lift thing, and those 2 bolts. So that savings can be put back into the materials that you're going to make a little bit thicker with ridges and stuff. And the drain hole, make it round instead of the way you did it. I don't know why you did it that way, but I would make it round with a little plug with, and just a, not a screw plug, just a push, turn. And oh, by the way, make a whole bunch of extra of those because people are going to lose them, and you can sell them for 10 bucks at the parts store because people are going to lose them. Anyways, I just think it would be nice to plug the hole. But then again, on the other side, I will probably never use that to put ice and stuff in it because I use the front trunk for all my groceries and stuff. And I store a tarp in there permanently that I used to store underneath the seats in the back of my truck. So there you go. So I can see that I can save 1,300 grams of weight. I don't have to make this anymore. How much does this cost to make? I bet you it's 25 bucks, 30 bucks. You know, maybe a little more. The glue on the lift and the thing, you know, you add it all up. I think by changing this, Ford could save $200 per vehicle. They make 1 million of these things a year. They're going to be making 1 million of these a year. Hopefully they're on that. 1 million a year, guys. If you're not making 1 million a year, well, your competitors are going to take your market share. So thank you for tuning in on Frunk Improvements. There's not a lot you can do to improve this Frunk. The front trunk of this truck is amazing. Absolutely amazing. It blows the Rivian out of the water. Just saying. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a great week. I hope you like this little thing of the Frunk. And I will see you in the future.